you need to be a content creator. Yeah. You need to go today and set up LinkedIn, Instagram, TikTok, because you're going to need them. If you don't, you're going to fail. All right. So this morning I had something on my mind that I needed to share, and it's another guru influencer that is just really, really putting out information out there that I think is going to hurt small channels, creators, business owners, telling people things that I really believe you don't have to do unless you want to be a mega influencer. Mm-hmm. And I think it's setting people up for failure. It's also setting people up for burnout. Yeah. And it's something that I am not going to do. I know you're not going to do. And I think a lot of people are going to try to do, but they're going to probably stop, give up, and fail, and just decide this is too hard. I don't want to do this. Yeah. And I want this to be a message that someone, maybe it's only 5 people. Yeah. I don't care. I had to get this. Like, I was literally sitting out by the pool.
You're heated.
I commented to you. Yeah. And I said, okay, I already know what our topic's going to be today. It's talking about these gurus, these influencers that are talking about content creation, how to be personal brand, how to be a influencer, like how to do all this stuff, how to build your business. And if I was new and I was hearing that, I would feel so like overwhelmed. I would feel so discouraged, and I would be like, oh my gosh, like, how do I do this? Mm-hmm. Like, you might even have, your business might be a part-time thing. Your business might be your full-time thing. For us, this is going to be our full-time thing. For you anyway. For me, it already is. Yeah. But it's like, I can't imagine thinking about if you did have, let's say you have 4 hours a day to work on your stuff, it still probably wouldn't be enough.
No.
All right. So now that I got it out there.
Yeah, you're heated. Do you want to start with, I mean, we're not going to name drop or anything
I'm not name dropping.
But do you want to start with kind of like, what was the message getting across that really got you upset this morning? I want you to kind of walk through what you called me on, and you were like, listen, I'm kind of like what you just said, but like, I don't know why they're saying all this, because I wouldn't want to go through this.
Yeah. So, okay. So the thing is, like, we're building a business. Mm-hmm. And I think anyone out there that's watching or listening to this, hopefully you stumbled on this, either that you want to start a business or you are a business. Mm-hmm. I mean, we've recently pivoted to helping online coaches, business owners in general, but online coaches, consultants, course creators. Mm-hmm. And if I was one of them and I heard this information, I would think I had to do that in order to be successful. Because this person was so like, this is what you have to do.
And was this, were they saying like out of like a business side of it too?
Yes.
So it wasn't all business. It wasn't just content.
It was like, if you're a business owner,
so
this is what you have to do. You need to be a content creator, and you need to be a content creator that is on, here it is. You ready? You need to go today and set up these accounts, because you're going to need them. If you don't, you're going to fail. Like, that was like the statement.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, I need to hear what this is about.
Yeah.
I want you to go set up a LinkedIn account, a X account. I want you to set up an Instagram account. I want you to set up a TikTok account. He didn't say anything about Threads, but probably Threads too. Why not while we're at it, right? I want you to set up all of them, because you're going to need, YouTube, set up YouTube. He did say that. I need you to set these up, because if you want to succeed in 2025 and beyond, you need to have content on all these platforms.
Yeah, I'm like, talk about overwhelm.
Whew. Yeah. So I'm here to tell you right now. Okay. I'm here to tell you, and listen, I'm a nobody. Okay. And that's okay. I don't need to be a somebody. But I have generated multiple 6- and 7-figure businesses over the last 17 years. Here's what I'm doing, and we're doing now together.
Yeah.
We're building a business that is, that's really built around the lifestyle piece. Mm-hmm. So it's about freedom, flexibility, and a good living. Okay. Yep. And a good living for us is, I mean, heck, mid 6 figures is a good living.
Yeah.
I think anybody out there would say, if I can make $200,000-$300,000 a year, I'm good, and work 4 hours, 3 hours a day, maybe 2, that would be amazing. Yeah. So the thing is like, you can get there without this advice.
I feel like too, with the advice you're saying from this guy, and I feel like a lot of these gurus, is it's right now is that still, I think this started back in like COVID time to now is the whole hustle culture. So like you need to work your face off. You need to do this. You need to do that. And if you don't, you're going to fail. And it's like, that's number one, it's not necessarily true. And number two, just because you might be doing more things doesn't mean you're going to get the results of doing more. Because what's the thing they always say, the phrase they always say is, work smarter, not harder, right? You could create the same system like what we're doing right now where it's less stress on ourselves and it's sustainable and we're able to repeat it. And every week we know what we're doing without having to feel like, oh, gotta get these videos out. Gotta do this, gotta do that. We have a simple process we follow, and us doing this makes it 10 times easier for us as on a stress level. And we're consistent. We've been consistent on this brand new channel for over a year now. For you, for content in general, 17 plus years, and all following a simple model that you follow, that you didn't go and remember, we're talking about him now. You've built multiple 6-7 figure businesses. This one right here is already over 6 figures in its first year, and you did that without Instagram, without TikTok, without Threads, like any of that,
Clubhouse.
right? LinkedIn,
Remember Clubhouse?
LinkedIn, any of those, right? So all to say is like, I personally, because you're talking now on the content side of, oh, here, just put out all this content, take it, repurpose it, blah, blah, blah. We've tried those things, right? Number one, it's not sustainable. But number two is like, if you don't double down on what's working, you also are going to have trouble too of, you're putting too much focus over here, something that's not working that maybe it might pick up in the future, but your main audience is over here. I'd go all in. Now, I'm not saying that LinkedIn might not be the thing.
It might be.
Or Instagram might not be the thing. Like for us, it's not. There's some people that's figured it out right now and they have that, but then they're like, oh, I need to get more. So I'm going to try TikTok now. Now I'm going to try this. If you just double down on what was working, you could have, made a killing just doing what you were doing, right? And I know some people that they get a majority of their leads organically for their business from LinkedIn, because they have a system that works and all the online coaches are there and all that. And that's where their audience is. Now, they built that. They started it by building it on there.
They started there.
However, someone like us, right? We could say, yeah, all of our clients and all that, they're probably hanging out on LinkedIn. They probably are, right? But that would be a whole new thing we would have to learn, where for us, it's like we already started on YouTube. We doubled, tripled down on it. You've done it for 17 plus years. I've been doing it for the past, 5 or 6 years. And we know the ins and outs of it, right? And we've been also able to replicate it over and over again.
Okay. So what I want to make clear though is like the reason why I never did much on LinkedIn or I did much on X or Twitter because I'm not a writer. So I think you have to figure out what your modality of choice
That's
is that you are going to be able to show up consistently, because consistency is the secret.
Oh, yeah.
The one thing this guy left out was consistency. And if you're going to try to be consistent on all those platforms, now you have a full-time job trying to put stuff out. And, yes, you can go and get Opus Clips, or you can get any of these tools and they can spit them out. But guess what? They're usually crap. And then you still have to finesse it. And then those shorts, be honest with you guys, like shorts don't usually amount to much. Anybody that I've talked to, even with huge audiences, shorts give them so much little on returning. Shorts are generally going to be something that would be much later. And then once you have enough income coming in, maybe you then say, okay, I'm going to hire someone to basically take my stuff, clip it up, put it out there. And if I get some extra from it, I do, and I'm paying this one person to do it. But for you to say, I've got to make all of this content, yeah, you're going to hear people, we'll just create one podcast episode and then cut it all up and put it over here and put it over there. That's still work. That's still freaking work.
But again, what's the return you're getting? Besides
return?
views, what's the return?
But you know what? You feel like you're doing a lot. Oh man, look at that. I'm all over the place.
You're hustling.
I'm everywhere.
Yeah.
I'm hustling, baby.
Yeah.
What's in your bank account?
Yeah.
One thing that is left out is like, okay, well, are you building your own audience on your own platform? Meaning, are you building an email list?
Yeah. And if you look at this too, like you just said before, like what was in your bank account, right? Without even saying that is, okay, take what you are earning from this business that you're doing all these things, right? And now break it up to the amount of time you're putting into work every week. What's the hourly rate on that too? right?
Gosh, yeah.
Think about that.
You're making
I mean,
few
seriously,
dollars an
think
hour.
about that. Like our content strategy that we do, we actually have a video. We'll link it at the end. We'll link it in the description as well. But it's our hour content hack, right? And we create 3 pieces of content long form every week. It takes 60 to 90 minutes. And when I say to 90 minutes, it's usually also including the editing, thumbnails, and all of that, right? That's how much we put in time a week. So whatever we get from that was from 90 minutes of work. That's it. Nothing else. Where someone would say, yeah, you guys spend 2 hours today doing this. You guys spend 2 hours today doing this. And it's every day doing something. That's not sustainable.
Here's the other one. If you're on LinkedIn, you're trying to grow, or Instagram, any of them, you gotta contribute.
You gotta engage.
You gotta engage.
Yeah.
So that means like every morning, set your alarm at 7:30 and go on to all of the influencers that you've followed, because those followers have your audience. And then from there, you got to come up with a blurb that you're gonna say, and then you have to comment, add value. That's work. Right. And then the minute you try to get automation in there, then it becomes automation, and now it's not you. So now it's not going to work as well.
True.
Right. So here's what I would say. Number one, if you're hearing any of that stuff, I'm glad that you found this episode. Okay. I'm glad that you found this episode, because hopefully you're like, oh, wow, man, I can breathe. That felt like heavy. Like I felt like I had to do this. Let us know in the comments right now if you have been trying to create content for multiple platforms. Let us know that. I'm just curious. All right. Just drop that in the comments. But let's kind of just talk a little bit about our strategy. It doesn't mean it's got to be your strategy, but just so you can understand the simplicity of it. Even this podcast right now, I said to him this morning, I go, we need to create a better system for recording these so we don't have to feel last minute, last second, we got to create this. So there's a little bit of a problem there for us. We're going to fix it. Okay. Because here's the way it works right now. And I told you this before we even started this brand. You came to me with the idea for this brand, and I said, listen, if we're going to do that, I cannot be spending 6 hours a week on content creating YouTube videos, right? So what we ended up doing, we picked one platform, which that's first thing. Pick one platform.
Pick one.
I prefer long form, meaning 8 to 12, sometimes 7 minutes, doesn't matter, but 8 to 12 is generally the kind of rule of thumb.
Well, why though?
Well, 8 minutes to 12 minutes. If it's over 8 minutes.
Well, not that. I'm saying, like, why do you prefer long form?
Oh, why do I?
There's one thing you said and we haven't said on this episode yet, but you say all about building a relationship with someone, how long it takes and all that. I want you to say that real quick.
Yeah. So like we're building a business.
Yeah.
We're helping business owners get steady leads in their business. Okay. Using simple YouTube videos. And we're helping them do it without spending money on ads. Okay. That's our target. That's who we're helping. And so 8 minutes, generally, we're looking at 8 and above. It could be 20 minutes. It could be this episode could be 25. It could be 35. Yeah. But this is more of a long form.
Yeah.
It builds a deeper relationship.
Yeah.
And it happens a lot quicker because someone can sit down and listen. Like you might be listening to this right now. And you might be, and I don't even know how long we've been going, but I'll tell you what right now. I want you to just in the comments say, what could be a keyword we can have them say that we know that they heard this part.
MMA, because you're wearing MMA.
Yeah, say MMA, which little side note, MMA bobblehead, little shout out to Dave. He runs the brand MMA bobblehead. He makes amazing bobbleheads for MMA, UFC fighters. And these are not your typical bobbleheads, by the way. These are like
highly detailed,
like art. Anyway, I wanted to wear it because it matched my shirt. Honestly, it had a little bit of red in there, and I wanted to represent Dave. So like right now, just put MMA in there if you are watching this right now. That will tell us that you have actually watched this much.
Yeah,
this has got to be over 6-7 minutes.
Yeah,
that we've been talking. So that means you've been sitting down here at the table, at the creators' lunch table, by the way. And you've been sitting here listening to us, and you're vibing or you're not.
Yeah.
And the more that you get to sit and spend time with us, the more you get to know us, maybe like us, maybe trust us. And then that brings you into our world, right?
And I'm genuinely asking you because I forgot the number. What's the number to build a relationship as far as like hours for someone to watch?
It's up in the air. Some people say 5 hours. Some people say 7 hours. Some people say 9 hours. I don't know. I would say 7 hours. Let's call it 7.
Say 7 hours for someone of all your content, 7 hours worth that would build that
a deeper relationship. That trust level, right? That people get to really kind of know you. Because you and I are like this podcast is meant for him and I to just kind of jam. Like I wanted to get on here and like, I was talking to him and I'm like, I got to get that off my chest. It's like a therapy session, right? It's like, let's get that thing out. But yeah, so the reason why we do it is for 8 to 12 minutes. The other reason is when you do get to monetization. So, you know, we're not big on like, oh, you got to get monetized on YouTube. You have to. But we do want to get there because once we do get there, YouTube's going to pay us to build our email list. Like we built an email list of over 10,000 people from this channel and YouTube paid us $10,000 last year, right? To build that list or this year, I should say. That's pretty cool from someone that used to spend, you know, $1,000 to $5,000 to, I think our biggest month was like $20,000 in ad spend, right? Well, we got paid to build our list and it's a really quality list. So the 8-minute mark, you get to splice another, not splice, but you get to add another mid-roll ad. So if you have a video that's over 8 minutes, you can have that extra mid-roll, which would then produce more money from that video. But we had a video go out the other day. It was like 7 minutes, 24 seconds. We're not going to try to force it because we want to get monetization money. But we do try to say we want something meaningful enough to do that. So for us, like right now, it's YouTube. And the reason why, because I've been doing this now for over 17 years using YouTube. My first brand was built on YouTube 17 years ago. The second piece was email. That's what we're doing. So it's showing up like this, might get 100 views, might get 1,000 views, might get 300,000 views. Whatever it is, doesn't matter. We're going to keep showing up because consistency is the key.
Absolutely.
Let me ask you, can you consistently post on all those platforms for a year and not stop? Man, oh man, that feels like a job. The minute you would tell me I got to create shorts and I got to do this and I got to do that, I'd be like, I'm out, right? Someone that's been doing it a long time. So that's the thing for us. So really simple model is I show up with him every single Monday. We do a live stream, which by the way, every Monday on this channel, you will see, don't believe us? Go on over and check out the live stream tab. You'll see that on Mondays, 4 p.m. Eastern time. Okay. We show up, we record 3 episodes, one of them being the live stream, the second one being a subtopic, the third one being another subtopic. And then those get taken out and those get cut, edited, and those are our second and third video for the week. So we're doing 3 video pieces per week. Recording once. So that's a system. That's a process. All right. And if you're from Canada, it's a process. Right. We had Lindsay, who's one of our clients that she's from Canada, and we say it weird. They don't. That's just I'm going to say. Like I say a lot of things weird. Is it tournament or is it tournament? I don't know. Let us know. So anyway, that's the thing, how we're able to do that. This podcast right here is very loose, very free. There's not a lot of edits to it. So we're going to do this. So we're putting out 4 pieces of content. That is it. Okay. Now, have we dabbled with LinkedIn? A little bit.
Yeah. We've tried everything.
Tested it. You know, have we tested Instagram? Yeah. TikTok? Yep. But you test it, maybe you give yourself 30 days and you go, I don't think it's going to work for us. So right now we've kind of paused all that stuff. I would say if I was to choose one for us, it would probably be LinkedIn. That's probably the one because they do it like video now. There's not a lot of people doing video. And I think we could probably serve our audience there. Our audience is probably there.
For sure.
But that's it. And then building the email list, right? And then the question is like, well, how are you building the email list from there? Or is the email still dead? Or is it dead? And then the answer is no. How are we building it? Really simple. Just like right now, I'll show you an example. Right now, we have a free resource. It's our Steady Leads Flywheel. It's in a playbook that we created. It's 25 pages, I believe. And there's a live training that goes with it that we taught to a private group of coaches. And if you would like to get access to that, just comment leads down below. Comment leads down below, and we'll send you those resources. You see what we just did there? That's a big resource that we're giving you. There's nothing to buy there. You can't buy anything. It's a free resource. And guess what? If you download that and you get access and you watch that training, you might go, I want to apply that to my business. I want to do that, right? And then eventually you might want to work with us a little bit more closely in one of our cohorts. We have a Steady Leads Accelerator program. It's a 8-week program where we help businesses install it into their business. You might become that. You can't buy that right now, though. That's not available.
No.
So there's no pressure for us.
No.
It's like give
value. Give value. That's it.
Come on over, hang out here at the creator's lunch table. We'll hang out, we'll talk, but that's it. So I'm about building something light and lean. I don't want a big team. And I think that we can get to 7 figures in probably 18 to 24 months following this model.
Yeah. Keep it simple. Kiss. Keep it simple, stupid.
I know. He went over the mic like that.
I love it.
Back.
I love it. Who said
I'm
that?
still teaching this kid. Look at this.
Listen,
I'm still teaching him.
They heard me.
Hey, get up to the plate. Get up to the plate. Stop dropping your shoulder. Dropping your elbow.
Oh, you're looping. You're
looping it.
Come
you're
on.
Looping it. Come on. That's all back in the baseball days. Right?
Yeah. Still coaching me.
Still coaching me. All right. So that's what we got for you. I feel better. I was
going to say,
you didn't even talk much today. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. I wanted you to kind of rant because
I wish I had my
I got a Voxer message from you this morning just going off. And he was started last night and then you sent it this morning. And I was like, hey, easy. Yeah. We're all right.
You're like, save it. I wish I had my Aura ring on though. Because we could look at my blood pressure.
Yeah, you're probably spiked
probably
right
up
now.
there.
Yeah.
But that's what I would do, guys. And if you are watching this and you're all the way here, you might vibe with this. And if you do, cool. Stick around. We've got more stuff for you, whether it's here on the channel, here on the podcast. But as always, guys, remember, we are here for you.
We believe in you.
We're rooting for you.
But you have to.
You must.
Say it with me. Say it loud. Say it proud. Take action.